In this question, we're asked to draw the graph of y equals 2x minus 3 on the grid below, for values of x from minus 2 until minus 4. Now let's start by considering what the line y equals 2x minus 3 really means. We can recognise that this is in the form of y equals mx plus c, and so we can see that this line is a straight line graph. Now the minus 3 suggests that we have a y-intercept at the point 0, minus 3, and the 2x suggests that we have a positive gradient of 2. Now let's see how we represent this on the grid below. We'll first draw a point at our y-intercept, and so we've now drawn a point at 0, minus 3. Now if we have a gradient of 2, that means the change in y divided by the change in x is equal to 2. But now this is where we need to be careful. This means that for every one value of x to the right, we go up by 2 values of y. And now to go one value of x to the right, we'll go from 0 to 1. And now to go up by 2 values of y, we'll go from minus 3 to minus 1. And so we can see that our next point on our line lies at the point 1, minus 1. Now it's really important to be careful of the scale of our axes. Even though we have a gradient of 2, this doesn't necessarily mean that we go 1 square to the right and 2 squares up. We have to go one value of x to the right and go up by 2 values of y. Well, now we can apply the same process between the x values of minus 2 until 4. And now that we've drawn all of our points between minus 2 and 4, we can join these points together. And so we've now successfully drawn the graph of y equals 2x minus 3 for values of x from minus 2 until 4. Now this question is worth 3 marks. We get 1 mark for drawing a line between x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 4, and not going beyond these limits. We get the second mark for a line with a y-intercept at 0, minus 3. And we get the third mark for a line with a clear gradient of 2. And so we've now achieved the full 3 marks needed in this question.